never in a million years I imagine myself being single in my 40s. Never in a million years I imagine what's gonna be so hard.
Okay, so this is for all of my single over 30 people. Is anybody else just over this hookup culture? I mean, I get it. I'm online, I'm trying all these things. What happened to, a little bit of chivalry? Whatever happened to all of the nice things that men used to do instead of everyone asking us, what are you doing? Can I come through?
So some of you have been asking me my worst one night stand story, and I thought I'd share it with you. So he came back to my flat in London. We did the deed. The dick game was strong, I was really happy. And then in the morning, this is where things got weird. This is where I personally felt violated. So he decided to get up, open my fridge, which is already violation number one. Like, I would never open someone's fridge, especially of someone who I'm having a one night stand with. Like, it's not my stuff. Like, why do you feel comfortable, like, getting stuff from my fridge?
I think I have just lost the one person that I've prayed for. I'm so used to it being a mess. I'm so used to it being toxic. And here I am in the face of a non-toxic situation, in the face of a God-fearing man, in the face of a family man, an amazing person. And I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And I think I've just lost. I think I just lost the opportunity to experience something I've never experienced before.
Reality check I got once I was back in the dating scene was that I was not going to get everything that I wanted in a man that was on my list. Once I started dating, I realized that if he was fine, he was stupid. If he was smart, he was not my type. If he was smart and fine, he was a liar. It was almost like I needed to mix all of these different guys into one man so I could get everything that I wanted. Then I read a book, and basically the book was talking about that. It said you're not going to get everything that you want on your list. It's just not going to happen. And trying to look for perfection means that you are a narcissist. It talked about how we're attracted to people in 3 ways: physically, mentally, emotionally. So you need to pick your top 2. So basically, if you want them to be cute and you want them to be smart, then they probably don't have any emotional empathy. And if they have empathy and they're smart, then they might not be your usual type. You have to pick.
So social media caused me to get a divorce. Like, that's dumb. That's a mistake. Let me explain. Like, I had thoughts on my wedding day, and I thought that was just super normal. And I was in the haze of being a new mom.
Right.
We got pregnant very early in our relationship, which, again, another story for another day. But, being a new mom, I had 2 kids, 2 young kids, and I was just in survival mode. So I really didn't have a lot of time to think about me or what I wanted or what I was feeling. I was just in kind of like autopilot. And I think that's probably why, if you go back on my page, you'll see any videos of me talking about my husband where, like, I make us out to be like the happiest couple ever. We're not unhappy. There is actually not a lot of tea here. There's not a lot of, like, jealousy or animosity or a big story or anything that was wrong. It just also...
I'm sitting here with just this horrible realization. I've been divorced for 3 years, and in that 3 years, I have spent most of my days figuring out how I can become physically, mentally, financially, spiritually healthy enough to be able to afford and take care of a child. And not only have I taken that time, but I've done the math, and it does not work out. I am not young enough, or fertile enough, or financially stable enough to even do another round of IVF, and at 36, like, I'm sorry, like, you're gonna say, like, you have time, like, I don't. Because I can't spend another minute of my life trying to make something work when I'm just fighting upstream. I don't have a support system. I don't have the money. I don't have the resources or the community. And it just kills me. It kills me that I had embryos with my ex-husband that were viable. And they're just gone now. And my future with those children and my life as a mother is just, it's gone. And it's not just that it's gone, it's the fact that it was decided for me by so many other people and factors. And that's what kills me. Because it was not my choice. And I'm angry. And I'm heartbroken.
She wasted too much time to have a child.
You want to hear my theory? This is a dating theory that I just came up with. So, if you're an interesting woman, I don't care how attractive you are, but let's say you're an interesting woman. And when I say interesting, I mean like ambitious, smart, funny maybe, okay? You probably have pretty high standards as to like the kind of person that you would get along with. Not necessarily even in dating, in terms of friends, just in general. It is hard to find a person that will keep you entertained because there's a lot going on in your mind. You're not a simple person, you're sophisticated in that way. Now, when I think of dating, I think of it as almost like entertainment. You want to find someone that'll keep you entertained. You want someone that'll keep the plot going. You want someone that, like, whenever you spend time with them, you don't know what's going to happen next. And so if you are that category of woman, you're going to try to find a guy who always keeps you guessing. So whether that means he's super smart and interesting, or that means he's a total douche and doesn't actually like you and adds a lot of mystery and entertainment to your life, you will choose one of those two guys. Now, the thing is that there aren't that many guys in the first category that are interesting, funny, smart, ambitious. Most of the nice guys, at least, can be a little predictable and a little bit boring. And so you end up going for category 2 guys because at least they keep you entertained in other ways. Am I right with this theory? I totally think I've just uncovered something super crazy. What do you guys think?
Alright guys, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Oh my god, so today's episode is quite interesting. These are random ladies talking about their regrets in life, right? So first of all, we saw a 60-year-old woman talking about being single. She regrets it. We saw another woman who decided not to have a child in her prime, and now she regrets it because she can't get pregnant. I mean, regrets are part of life, right? But then it will be very, very painful to regret when it is already too late for you. Like the woman who couldn't have a child, now her options are limited. And it's very painful, right? And there is this lady who thinks there is a Prince Charming somewhere waiting for her. I mean, she thinks this is Disney World. This is real life. There is no perfect somebody out there. Just get yourself a good man and move on with your life. And now I am happy that she learned it the hard way. I'm happy, but I hope it's not too late for her. How can you want a perfect guy when you're not perfect yourself? Girl, you're still young. Get yourself a good man, and I'm sure you'll be good to go. Now at this point, let's check out some of the comments that came in. I believe in my heart that if a woman actually had a man that was perfect, absolutely everything she wanted, she would still be unhappy. They don't regret their decisions, they regret the consequences of their decisions. Being attracted to bad boys when you are a grown-up is a joke and eventually ruins a woman. If this isn't proof that women can never be happy and content, then I don't know what it is. They will be 30% of what the man wants but feel entitled to 100% of what they desire. Recipe for loneliness.